The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Argentina have opted for a 4-4-2 formation.
Well, what I like about this system, Peter, is the way in which both central midfielders have to work in tandem. If one opts to go forward, the other sits, and when one moves either side to snuff out an attack, the other will hold the central ground. Communication is obviously vital to make it a success, but this team knows what it's doing, and I think we're going to see that reflected.
There's the whistle. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, I can really see this guy, Omar Marmoush, being an absolute nightmare for the defence here. He's a great all-round attacker who has good pace in behind, and that makes him very effective against teams that like to play compact low blocks. He's a great passer and dribbler and a very good poacher.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Romero. Martinez. Aim forwards. Trezeguet. Marmoush. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. De Paul. Tagliafico. Tagliafico. And it's Rodrigo De Paul. De Paul, oh, good spread. Here's Fernandez. Tries a measured ball. And that has been cleared. And he's there to clear it. And they've got a throw. Oh, it's played into the area. Forward it goes. Oh, red. Nice interception. Molina. De Paul. Tagliafico. The referee's awarded a free kick. Carries far too far and out of play. Romero. De Paul. Tagliafico. Does really well there, strong defending. Oh, that's a clever looking ball. Cuts out the pass. Martinez. McAllister. De Paul. Molina. Fernandez. De Paul. Fernandez. Fernandez proves just a little bit too strong. Mohamed Salah tries to clear. Tries to get it clear. What a throw in. And it's McAllister. McAllister. And back out it comes. De Paul. De Paul! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
De Paul really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
This interception, his positioning was spot on. Caresses it through. Defending of the desperate variety. McAllister puts them all in. That's not going to find its target. Messi goes short. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. Messi with the short one. Martinez plays it in. Out for a throw. And here's the Paul. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Danger averted for now. And it's played forward. Moved on forwards. De Paul. Tagliafico. Fernandez. De Paul. Played out to the right. Crossed into the middle. Cleared away. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Played back in.
Egypt seem ready to just bide their time for the moment. Patience seems to be the operative word.
That's really well manoeuvred. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Now it's Martinez. Referee's given a throw. McAllister. Now, and he shoots! Oh, how's that for a goal? Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And it's Argentina in front. That is fabulous. Just drink it in. Argentina make the perfect start. They are already ahead. Out to the right. Some good work on the right flank here. That's good play. That's an excellent interception. Martinez. Now it's Messi. Martinez chips it through. Good ball, good take. And he's heaved it away and reclaimed it in a trice. Fernandez. And here's Lautaro Martinez. And Martinez! He's done very well to get to that.
Martinez actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Messi plays it short. Very nicely done. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Pinged towards the front line. McAllister. Romero. Quality ball. And he's there to clear it. Spread out to the left. And it's Messi. Oh, nice touch. De Paul. It's a throw-in. That has been knocked clear. That's a good... Messi! That's really well manoeuvred.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Messi. Tagliafico. Now it's Messi. And Messi! And that's caused a worry or two.
Messi certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
No way through there. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Argentina are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. So who's he picking out? Chance to shoot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Martinez. Messi! wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Argentina really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
There are a few waiting for it. Fernandez can get it clear. Aim forwards. Romero. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Oh, can he get onto this? Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Mohamed Salah. Trezeguet. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. McAllister. Molina. Moved on forwards. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Fernandez.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Marmoush proves too strong. Trezeguet. And it's played forward. Done delicately. Now it's Mohamed Salah. And he's there to get it away. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Molina. De Paul. Romero. Aim forwards. Molina. McAllister. Molina. And it's Messi. Wins the duel this time. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
Messi really needed to be much faster then, much more decisive.
Martinez. Fernandez. Moved on forwards. Played towards the front line. Molina. McAllister. Fernandez. Molina. And he welcomes him. And Messi! Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Martinez. Messi. De Paul. That's a delicate pass. Martinez. And the keeper has it. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Molina. Fernandez. Tagliafico. McAllister, who's set up one goal so far. Oh, cracking ball. Aim forwards. That has been cut short. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Looking here to chip it through. The less said about that pass, the better. And that's another throw. Salah plays it in. Chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
De Paul. A heavy challenge. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Nice physical challenge. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Quick ball upfield. Molina. Romero. McAllister. Fernandez. Clearly not happy with that. Tries a deft little ball. Romero gets it away. Moved on forwards. Romero is there and he can get that clear. Now it's Trezeguet. And here's Marmoush. Over to the left.
Marmoush really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
McAllister. And it's played forward. Calmly anticipates. Moved on forwards. And that is out of play. Now it's Trezeguet. Oh, it's a great ball here. And here's Mohamed Salah. Out towards the flank. And that's a goal kick. Played towards the other side. De Paul. Fernandez. Fernandez, gently done. And that is as far as they're going to go. Out to the left it goes. Marmouche. Argentina looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Fernandez. McAllister. Shoots! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
He thumps it clear. McAllister. Fernandez. Thinks about the shot. And it's been taken short. Now it's Messi. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Oh, nicely intercepted. It's a good run down the right. He's got away. Real chance here. And across it goes. Egypt have reclaimed it. And here's Marmouche. Trezeguet. De Paul. That's really well manoeuvred. Romero gets it away. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. And here's Messi. Martinez. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Aim forwards. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Trezeguet. Looking for a decent ball in. That's not going far. McAllister. Fernandez. And it's played forward. Tagliafico. McAllister. Messi. De Paul. Molina puts them all in. And that has been cleared. And here's Messi. McAllister. Oh, smashing header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
And here's Lautaro Martinez. Martinez played with finesse. Cross deflected behind for a corner. That has been knocked clear. Strong running down that left flank. Now it's Trezeguet, clipped into space. And a play for a throw. Mohamed Salah, he's had a shot! It's a goal! They are right back in business.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that certainly raised the temperature in here, and both sides are looking to up their game accordingly.
Martinez, Lisandro Martinez, played out towards the right wing. That's been drilled forward. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And here's Marmoush. Trezeguet. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Tagliafico. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Mohamed Salah, gently done. He's shifting through the gears here. He's in plenty of space here. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Now it's Trezeguet. Big chance! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Well, that's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. So we're into the second 45.
Argentina are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Molina. De Paul. Molina. De Paul. Molina. Tagliafico. Fernandez. And here's De Paul. And he's there to clear it. And it's Fernandez. McAllister. De Paul. That's really well manoeuvred. Now that's well seen too. Molina. De Paul. Molina. Tagliafico. McAllister. And here's Fernandez. And the shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
They've played it short. Martinez. Goes for a shot! That has been knocked clear. Lisandro Martinez tries to dink it through. And that's played in low. Trezeguet. Lofted upfield. And he cuts out the supply. Molina. De Paul. Romero. Martinez. Fernandez. And that's a throw-in. And he's managed to gift it back. Moved on forwards. Oh, there's a probing ball. That's very disappointing, it has to be said. De Paul. Romero. McAllister. De Paul. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. That's a cute ball. Defending of the desperate variety. McAllister. And it's Fernandez. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Romero. Molina. Tagliafico. McAllister. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Now then, the ball's come loose.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Nice control. Trezeguet forwards and with intent. Egypt keep the ball but can't do anything meaningful with it. And here's Marmoush. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Tagliafico. Fernandez. He's cut it out. That's going to go a long way. McAllister. De Paul. McAllister. And here's McAllister. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Argentina! Into the lead once more. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
McAllister demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. I think it's just top play.
Argentina take the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Well read, nice interception. Fernandez. Probing pass. And it's hoisted clear. Messi with the short one. Shooting chance! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's Fernandez. And the shot! More pressure on the opposition goal. Trezeguet. That's a lovely, neat pass.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
De Paul. And it's played forward.
Are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Time to deliver. De Paul with the delivery. Long ball looking to counter. Romero cuts out the pass. De Paul. Tagliafico. Ping towards the front line. De Paul. Almost an hour gone. De Paul. Molina. Fernandez. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Messi! No mistake! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Martinez. Argentina have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in control at 3-1. And here's Messi. That's a nicely weighted pass. Now it's to Paul. Shot, surely! And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff.
Argentina, yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
So now the difference is 3.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Tagliafico, gently done. McAllister. McAllister. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. And that real chance! Oh, taken with style. Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away.
Argentina, look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
And now he has 2. Argentina are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Tagliafico. Fernandez shifted upfield. De Paul, that's a delicate pass. Short changes him with that pass. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Aim forwards. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Molina. That's really well manoeuvred. De Paul looks to get on the end of this. Molina. And we're not going to make any further progress now. That's a look and place it forward. McAllister. De Paul. Moved on forwards. Now that's well seen too. And it's played forward. Aim forwards. That has been cut short. De Paul. McAllister. De Paul. Fernandez. Lisandro Martinez, gently done. And it's Messi. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Clears it away. And that's been won straight back. Could go all the way here. Molina with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Now it's Trezeguet. Now it's Trezeguet, showing good feet. He's there to get rid. They get a throw in. Now it's Trezeguet. Oh, such a clever touch. That is lovely. Looks across and plays it in. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Ah, now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. And here's Mohamed Salah. Hit into the middle. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Fernandez played out to the left flank. Tagliafico. Well, Jim, this really does look like a safety in numbers approach to defending we're seeing here.
Well, sometimes you just have to prepare for what's coming your way. And they know that they're going to be involved in certainly the next spell of physicality in dealing with an aerial approach.
Yeah, it's toe-to-toe, bicep to bicep, all about feet and inches. Out to the left it goes. Oh, he's found support out wide. And that has been cleared. Fernandez. Messi. Just about up to 75 minutes. Romero forwards and with intent. And it's played forward.
Marmoush really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Moved on forwards. Romero is there and he can get that clear. Fernandez. Romero. McAllister. De Paul. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Calmly anticipates. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Tries a shot! Fernandez. Messi on two now and looking for three. Tagliafico. Now this could be a chance. Tries to get it clear. Mohamed Salah shifted upfield. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, super find. Martinez. Chance for a shot! It's in! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Driven forward. It's an inviting looking ball, that. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Molina. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Up towards the front line. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And here's Mohamed Salah. Tries a deft little ball. Tagliafico with the clearance. Fernandez, played over towards the opposite flank. Aim forwards. Oh, can he get onto this? Lisandro Martinez, shifted upfield. McAllister. Fernandez. Romero, gently done. Moved on forwards. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. De Paul chips it through. That's really well cleared. A corner it is then. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And it's going to be another corner. It's a goal kick. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Fernandez. That's a throw. Fernandez. Romero. Tagliafico. Looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Romero. And it's played forward. De Paul. Fernandez. De Paul! Oh, the ball's come loose here. He can get that clear. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Keeper's got good distance on that. He's through here. Receives it in a good position here. Fernandez forwards and with intent. Nice looking ball. Dink through. Now it's Martinez. Great chance! He scored! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated. Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Romero cuts it out. Martinez. Romero succumbs to the pressure. And the shot! Well, he's kept it out. That's a great save. And it's been taken short. And the finish! That'll be a throw-in. And here's Lautaro Martinez, over to the left, Fernandez, cleared away. Argentina have got it back and they'll have another go. De Paul turns and goes back. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And here's De Paul. Great position, can he finish? Oh, terrific save. Gets it away. Fernandez. And there's the shot! Deftly away. He's in a good position here. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary.
Martinez.
And here's Lautaro Martinez. Tagliafico.
Martinez.
Fernandez. Martinez spread out to the left. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. That's really well manoeuvred. Mohamed Salah. That's very neat. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Aim forwards. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes.
Martinez.
Tagliafico. Messi looks to get on the end of this. Nice interception, well timed. Mohamed Salah. Moved on forwards. Romero gets across to intercept that. Fernandez.
Martinez.
McAllister. Fernandez. McAllister. And it's Molina. And here's Messi. And Messi! Bringing out the best in the keeper. Argentina are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and...
Up he goes! That has been knocked clear. Takes a shot! He's put his foot right through that one. And he cuts out the supply. And the referee brings it to a close. Argentina, well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Argentina really were always favourites to start with, and try as they might, you always knew that